Oh, it's coming to a close. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, y'all. Family. Family. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Animals in the building. Brain dead. Let me tell you. Fam. Oh. Let me tell you. That soundtrack. I'm actually really sad that I'm very close to the end of Remake. I'm sad that I'm almost at the end of Dirge of Cerberus. Playing both of them back to back like this is like mind blowing. I want y'all to know. I've been well. I tell you, refreshed. I've been working really hard, but I am excited to play more games. Oh, Terry, thank you for joining the squad, fam. Greatly appreciate it. As you know, we are here. We are playing Dirge of Cerberus Final Fantasy VII. We're in chapter 10. What chapter are we in? Oh, the wifey. Thank you, wifey. Thank you for joining the squad. It's going to be a good time. I have a plan, too, so y'all know. Hello, wife. I am a husband as well. My wife should pop in the stream eventually. We should be there. But yeah, I do have a plan for post Dirge of Cerberus. It's going to be fun. It's going to be really, really loopy and wacky, but it's going to be a good game with some solid surprises, okay? Still in the Final Fantasy streamline. I think I have a plan. I think because we're so close to the end of this, what I'll do is I'll just announce what we're playing, right? When I finish... Waffle, hey, how are you? How you been? When I finish Dirge of Cerberus, what I will do is play a little title that came out sometime around 2011, 2010. Was... slept under the rug as a late Wii title that has some great ideas. Again, poor execution, good old Square working on their habits and building things and such. And that game is Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles: The Crystal Bearers. I personally would love for that remake to come through. Oh yeah, we busy. It's gonna happen. We're at peak. Dirge of Cerberus. You already know. Crystal Chronicles, the Crystal Bearers. If there's one game that I genuinely like, love, it's Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles on the GameCube original. I've played through all of the series with the exception of what's that one that came out on the DS, the second one? Not Rings of Fate, Echoes of Time. Echoes of Time is like the only game in the franchise that I kind of like walked through, and I never got to finish it. But I'm really excited for Crystal Chronicles to be released as a remaster because we know that's on the way. You guys know. Like, I was hoping that if I just played it, then maybe there'll be an urge or a surge for a sooner release. If there's any information I can give you on the remaster in terms of the timeline of where that might come out, I'd love to tell you, but I don't know. If I knew, I'd tell you. I have no idea. Yes, me too. Not only would I love to watch Crystal Chronicles, I'd love to even play Crystal Chronicles. Oh, Sparta, what's going on? Oh my gosh, yeah, it's coming, okay? So y'all know. I want to let y'all be aware that there's a plan. And then hopefully if we finish Crystal Chronicles, the Crystal Bearers, we should be right on path to something else. I'm kind of debating on if I want to play through Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition when it releases, or if I want to go through 2, because I like 2, and 2 seems to be another game that people genuinely like love or hate. They don't really know if they have a good feel for it, you know. I love 2. 2 was phenomenal. Just something else to keep kind of in this path until remaster comes out. When Crystal Chronicles remaster comes out, I might play that. Yeah. It's the lore, the mythology there is just insane. It's on another level. Never played anything like it. But I only finished 2. I've never gone through 1 to like full end. And there's only like maybe 2 things that really stick out to me through 1. The lore is phenomenal. That's what made me say, "Oh, this is a step above." That's my most played game on Switch. Until we're kind of getting close and close neck and neck. Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle from these weekends have really like pushed that number up quite a bit. But still. Oh, okay. You've seen a little of the PC version. Got you, Waffle. There's Final Fantasy 14. I think is the MMO that most people are kind of familiar with because it won't go away. It's not that it's a bad thing. It's a really, really good game. It's just that monthly fee keeps me timid. It keeps me very, very shy from diving in on that because that is a huge time sink, a huge time commitment. Oh, your boy Broly out here. Welcome, fam. Welcome. Yeah. So look, like I said, I'm just wanted to chat with y'all for a little bit. Make sure y'all doing okay. Are you guys drinking water? You guys staying hydrated? How's your week been? It's Tuesday. This is middle of May. Yeah, pain does hurt, you know. Oh, take your time, Tiger Man. If anything, let me know what you got. You know, did you go grocery shopping? Did you go and get some shoes or something of nature? Yeah. We know. You know, it's like we extra lit. We feel a little good. You're in the gray. You're not in the full white or the full black yet. You're kind of feeling it out. Understand? Stay hydrated, y'all. Remember, continue to drink water. For every beverage that you consume, you should drink 2 beverages of agua. But let's jump into this journey. Let's jump in because it's almost over. I can feel it. You should be able to feel it. We're going to a place that looks like there's maca all over the place. Oh, it's happening. Uh-oh. I think so. Look at this. This is a place that screams, you're at the end of the game. Like, where are we? Oh, look at this map. You know what the big surprise is? Every time when I leave and then I come back, I always got to feel out, like, what are the buttons? Similar thing when it comes to, right, Super Mario Racing is on its way for sure. Like, when it comes to playing this and remake, there are things in here that I kind of like, and there are things in remake that I kind of love, right? For example, there was a conversation going on. Oh, there's definitely a big battle, Waffle, for sure. You can feel it. Like, you know what? We have defeated, I'd say there's maybe 4 or 5 bosses that we've gone through so far. We beat Red the Red, we beat Blue the Blue, Orange the Orange had joined our team, and then she kind of disappeared for a little while. We fought a couple big robots, and what else, you know? Yeah, we didn't fight boss to boss yet. It's going to be there, right? We've seen Nero. We know Nero has to be important. We have seen the rest of the Final Fantasy VII team. Oh, that was an interesting point that I brought up in the last stream, right? I think it's pretty cool that in this game we got to play as Vincent. We had little story bits where we got to play as Kate Sith, whose name is never pronounced throughout the entire series except for once in this game from Sid, and he only says Kate. So it's really tricky for me to call him Kate She, but I'm going to try. I'm going to just call him Kate the same way. We're going to keep canonical within the Dirge of Cerberus and the Final Fantasy VII timeline. Yuffie played a big role, even though it was just mainly story. She played a really big role. And Sid was present, although he also had a minor role, right? Compared to Remake, which is really a big story about Cloud, Aerith, Tifa, and Barret. It's kind of like they hit, and there maybe Red 13 was in the trailer for like one of them, so I don't really know yet because I'm not at the end of Final Fantasy VII Remake. I'm in the middle of chapter 13, right before you can't go back to like normalcy, if anything, without spoiling. I'm at a point where if I do anything else, I can't go back to what I was at in game. Let's call it in game. So it's cool to see that they remastered or remade all of the cast from the entirety. Waffle, a funny story. You know, I actually have had retro games for a majority of my life. My brother, who is 7 years older than me, kind of put me into a gaming sphere because I grew up with him playing games to a certain degree, and then he kind of fell off, but then I really attached to it. But like all of the consoles that I have currently, I've had since childhood. And the only thing that is different from what I was playing then versus what I'm contributing now is that I invested in streaming materials so that way I can at least present it and share some of this stuff along with the rest of y'all. Like I noticed that there was I tried to do some of this in like 2009, but it was so early it did not make sense for me to do it. I didn't have the tool sets to do it, but I always had the vision to share my love for gaming and share my love for like just the history of gaming and contextualizing gaming in terms of like where I was as an individual growing up in a different environment. And I retained it. It was one of the easiest things for me to hold on to because they have value, and not in terms of like monetary value per se, but the fact that they are stories that you interact with that you have, you know, you can continue to go back to, kind of like reading a really good book, but with just a little bit of variety in terms of what you can do versus how it ends up, you know. That little bit of mysterious, like that, the gel in between is what keeps me invested in gaming. But I have a Nintendo, a Genesis, Super Nintendo, N64, a Dreamcast, a PS2, a GameCube, a Wii, a Switch, a PS4. I have the Gambit, but it didn't happen all at once. I wasn't like, oh, I am a millionaire money bucks, I'm just gonna go throw all my money at a wall. Like none of that happened. Like it happened over decades. I used to save lunch money. That's how I was like really, really hard in on like chores and lunch money. Like, and that's most of my gains from my childhood today is from doing that, like going to lunch, saving lunch money, going home, doing my chores, repeat. That's a solid lineup. I tell most people, if anything, it's not easy to get in a retro game today. Now that we're here in the present, aka the future, it's really hard to tell someone, oh, just pick up all these old things. It's not as easy as I thought it would be. And there was a moment where ROMs were very, very important in the early 2000s, but I don't think that people would have valued games in physical media until much later. I think that started to happen sometime in 2014. We became uniquely nostalgic for things that weren't that old. And if I had to give my 2 cents on this, I'm gonna try to shoot this guy while I talk to you, or not. That's the guy right here. Well, if I had to put my 2 cents on it, I think the reason why we became slightly nostalgic for older games is due to the remasters. Remasters from the PS3 to PS4 era were like crazy, and even then, during the early, like mid to late PS3 days, you started to see a lot of PlayStation 2 collection is, and it was like, yo, these games are not that old. But I think that's a big factor to why people kind of want older games today. There is something that you can appreciate through playing older games as well. Like, you can kind of see the limitations of what gaming was and how people went about still trying to create their vision at the same time. A lot of things happen, but I'd say it's a combination of ports, indie games, and a lack of backwards compatibility that really funneled this, right? Yeah. It's really weird, you know? Terry, I can't agree more. Like, something about older games have a very clean idea. It's like, this is what we could do, and there was no going back. Once you hit gold, once your game went gold, there was no, oh, let's add stuff to it later. There was no patches, there was no downloads. If the game's broken, the game is broken. Like, I even look at this kind of like that too. I love Retro Sonic, Waffle. I'll let you know right now. I played I have a huge story about why I like Retro Sonic 2. If you wanted to talk about like Sonic Mania in comparison to Sonic 3 and Knuckles, I got a story. I do miss complete products too, Brandy, and I think that's something that, to some degree, people can't really grasp. They don't really quite understand today what it meant to have a complete product from start to finish. There are still games that are being released that do that or facilitate that. Like, I like a lot of games that are single player focused, because you really, the most you can do is add more story, and then if you're adding more story, then you have to kind of build around it, and you don't necessarily have to make a new environment, but it definitely helps. But the constantly online type of play style hasn't really stuck with me. I don't really like the fact that so many games have gone to like always online. And it's nothing personal or anything like that, but like it just, I haven't found my online jam that I'm willing to stick through. I think that for me, it's another guy. Why do they keep respawning here? I think what would help, or what is like my forever game, is fighting games. Like, fighting games, I can kind of come in and come out as I please. I don't have a card key yet. But I think so many games in between the era of 2009, I say 2008, 2009, started picking up on the idea of making games more RPG-like. You started seeing RPG elements come into games, and then they funneled it into a little bit of an arcadey feel, and that's what most games are today. They are something that you're supposed to jump back in one more time, just one more game, and that loop never ends. But I was talking about this with my wife the same way, like that feeling why I like fighting games is kind of like the same reason why people who like to do some highly technical things and execute it. I was talking about it and comparing it to like playing basketball, for an example, and just kind of shooting some shots. And then, you know, there's a moment when you play basketball and you take your shot and you know that your shot's going to make it. You don't have to think about it. It's like, that's the one. You can close your eyes. You already know. That moment is everything in fighting games. I like the DS. I like the DS for its ability. I like the DS for a lot of things. I'm missing some guys. I gotta hold on. Let me see where I can go. Ooh, the classic DS Lite, one of the best devices. I think Nintendo was actually onto something with the classic DS Lite, and when they were playing to the Wii family, like, those two consoles have a lot of things to appreciate that, if you think about it, if you were to use them today, it may seem like archaic, but they are island, like stranded island type of console. They're consoles that you can plug and play and have a decent amount of variety and forever games and never have to worry about anything else. Now, you'd be locked behind a certain era in gaming, but I think that's okay. I love my Wii. I have my Wii too. Got a Wii U. I like the Wii U for its software purposes, like being able to use the internet on it is pretty entertaining. This guy is really trying to kill me. I have rifle bullets. I should change my gun. There's one more guy that I need to kill, and I don't know where he's at. Oh, I found him. Who's that? How do they know where I am? Let me heal up. I'm nervous now. What was I saying? Yeah, I like the Wii U, but super innovative. It took me a long time to get a Switch. If anything, Xenoblade Chronicles 2 was the reason that I really wanted to Switch. And then once I got it, it was like, oh, this is like what they wanted to do with the Wii U, but successfully. Like, you know, it's just funny how, oh my gosh, so many devices come and go, but the ideas behind them really helps. Yeah, Braindead isn't really hard to find Switches right now. I do think that time is going to pass though. So I tell you, if I had to give any recommendation for a Wii, hack it. Just hack it. I'm not going to tell you what to do with it once you hack it, but I'm going to just tell you you're going to be glad that you did. It's super easy to do. I think there's value there here. Yeah. And I think the reason why it's so good is because of that. Like, not only did it have solid setups already, you can play just about anything on there from a certain era, no problem. But the fact that it was so versatile, like the Wiimotes were so versatile, you can literally plug anything in. Well, let's not say literally, but you can plug in, or the add-ons that they have for different type of controller setups. It was phenomenal. So I do love it for that. I have most of my games backed up. I think there's a handful that I really don't. Yeah, R4, phenomenal. There was an era. It was just an era where we were in where that was like the best thing. And now it's funny how society has kind of turned on that in terms of like really appreciating people and really paying for stuff that you genuinely like, want to support. Ooh, I believe it. No, there's an easier way, Waffle. If I was a betting man, I would tell you to do one thing. Yeah, they tried, but it's still viable. If you wanted to hack your Wii, just for research purposes or whatever the case may be. Oh, they're shooting from up here. There's a piece of software that you can look into where you can literally bomb it. Homebrew's phenomenal. Well, Homebrew's tricky. I have a love-hate relationship with Homebrew. I haven't ever had a very successful experience with Homebrew. Right, quote-unquote research. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but it deals with bomb. and bomb bees. If you look that up, you might be able to pull something. Not exactly, but, you know, research around it. Somebody else say it. If you say it, I'm okay. I'm not here to glorify it. Okay? I know what I do. Or, you know, there's a guy whose name is called, like, the Modern Retro Gamer. He has really good videos on how to, like, break down things in very simple methods. Why modding was so important in a certain era and what the benefit of it was as well. I watch a lot of research videos I genuinely enjoy. On NES, I tell you this man stole my stuff. My favorite game on SNES. There's so many. It depends on the genre. Like, I don't know if I have a favorite SNES game. I tell you, there's definitely a game that I go back to way more than I thought I would, and that's Donkey Kong Country. Like, Donkey Kong Country is, for whatever reason, Super Mario World phenomenal. We played that. Remember, we played that recently, didn't we, Chris? I thought we played that Hyper Metroid. Honestly, I've never gotten into the Metroid series. I have them. I have a funny story about that too. I got into gaming, like I said, like when I was really, really young. And there are two game franchises that it took me a long time to really appreciate for what it was. One of them was Metroid, and the other one was Zelda. because I never really got into Zelda games until, what was the first Zelda game that I beat? Link to the Past. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Puyo Puyo. Oh my gosh. You want to talk about Tetris Attack? Jesus. That game's super good. It is so daunting. And that's mainly because, like I said, we go to this convention called MagFest over here. And then every now and then people will do some crazy things. Oh, let me see. The first boss of the Wii Metroid was hard because of motion control. Yeah, see, I've only played through Metroid Prime. Metroid Prime I played all the way through. I have 2, but I never played all the way through it. I kind of gave up. Metroid Prime 3, similar situation. Never played all the way through it. This game has really good animations. Look at this. Like, yeah, Metroid Prime was the reason why. I'll tell you exactly how I ended up beating that too. Oh, they real big on Weiss. When the GameCube, when I purchased my GameCube, there was a game on it that everybody said was so hard that no one's ever beaten before, blah, 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 in my neighborhood. And that game was Metroid Prime 2. Why is he not taking damage? None of them are taking damage. Aim with motion control. Why Snee? Alright, wait. Why Snee is the good one. We like her. Oh, I'm gonna die. Am I supposed to die? No, we haven't had a situation where we were supposed to die yet. I'm gonna go to the limit breaker. I'm just gonna eat some of these shots real quick. Why won't they let me just... I can do damage. Yeah. Oh my gosh. It's really... Alright, this is when the game gets scary. Game is mildly scary. They're bulletproof. Very cool. Just run in. Let's hit them with our hands. Anytime that they have enemies shooting at me, I have a really tricky time just killing the enemies that are shooting. I feel like they're invisible. Take him out. Please. End his life. Last one. There's another Mega Potion. We'll pull that up. I like the bounce. This doesn't feel as successful as I thought it was going to be. But we'll take it. We'll take what we can get. Right. Talk about it. This is how I learned my Joker game inside Blaze Blue Cross Egg Battle. Yeah, maybe it's the wrong gun. Maybe it's the wrong gun. Wrong gun. Okay. Maybe they're immune to certain bullets. Oh, see, look. These guys need me to run and fight them in hand-to-hand combat. And then the other ones didn't. I'll take the card key. Let me use this Mega Potion so I can pick up this Mega Potion. Oh! Yeah, the weirdest jump that I've seen. So in Mario Galaxy 1, right, there's a spring that you can pick up. It's a spring power-up. One of the worst and weirdest jumps I've ever experienced in a game. There's another, you know, when you talk about jumps in a game, I think about that and I think about Bubsy. Like, those are the two that go, like, right to the core. Bubsy is a game that has a really weird jump because it kind of feels good and it's horrible. Like, it's a horrible jump that kind of works. And I almost would prefer if it was Ness from Smash. Ness from Smash has a really, yeah, he has like a curvature. It's almost like a J. He jumps in a J, like a backwards J. I don't like those particular jumps stand out to me. Like, this was no good, and for some reason somebody approved it. Like, you know, it's there's a funny story that reminds me. His up B is tricky because I think it's tricky because it's so frantic. Like, you start off in Smash with a character who can kind of jump, and then when you get to the moment where it's not viable, it really feels bad. It's because you have to kind of stop and think about what you're doing all over again. I like I said, I mean Bowser Jr. inside Smash Ultimate. I kind of wanted to kind of do like some weekend games with that too. Same thing with Monster Hunter. I can play every other game than Smash. Yeah, I'm the Waffle. Same. I don't know what it is. My friend group, I think it's just my friend group is really good at it. and by default, I can't grasp what is considered good play and what's bad play. I want to get good at Smash, but I don't ever feel committed because of things that almost feel like out of my control. For example, I picked up Bowser Jr. because I started playing Smash kind of more seriously during Smash 4. I missed Smash Melee. I never got to play Melee. I missed the whole boat. Even though I had a GameCube, Melee was the one game that I never had on GameCube. I got a GameCube for 2 reasons. One of them was for Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. The second reason was Tales of Symphonia. Those were the reasons that I really wanted. Oh, I'm sorry. And Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles. But those were the games that I typically bought my GameCube for. No, Tiger Man, it's a serious fighting game. Don't do that. It can be serious. I've seen technical play that just has me baffled. And you know what I think it is? The matches are genuinely exciting still. I've ran into toxic. Well, I almost said the wrong thing. I was thinking about a video that Zero put up recently about Sonic. I've ran into toxic Game & Watch, surprisingly. I haven't ran into a toxic Ness. I've ran into toxic Bowsers. I ran into toxic Ganondorfs. I ran into a lot of toxic. Those are the 2 that I think that I run into the most. It's like, oh man, why y'all like this? Donkey Kong. All the heavies end up. I have a hard time against all the heavies in that game. Maybe not all of them. Who's a heavy that's not bad? I think everybody's bad, you know. But it's just because I suck at that game. Like, I have no issues with yeah, King K. Rool. I agree. I got a buddy of mine who likes to play him, so I enjoy playing him when a buddy of mine plays him. Just because I know 9 times out of 10 I'm gonna get whooped anyway. But it's the process of kind of beating out the shield. Wario, don't even talk about it, fam. Don't even talk about it. Wario broken too. I'll tell you right now. I think Wario got a good buff though. Pokemon Trainer I enjoy. I do enjoy Pokemon Trainer. If anything, I really enjoy Squirtle. I like the rush down mechanics of Squirtle. It's just that he doesn't have any power behind him. I like the rush down ability or viability of Bowser Jr., but he also doesn't have any real. Yeah. All right. Oh, what's going on, Dylan? He's like, oh, Ultimate. Here we go. Yeah, we're talking about Ultimate right now. We're running through the last little bit of this Dirge of Cerberus. Yeah. Yeah, Spartacle. I say the same thing. Like I definitely enjoy when the community is excited. Uh-oh. Who is shooting me? Where is that at? I enjoy the community. I enjoy the excitement around the releases. I really do. Prepping for your finals? All right, cool. Hey, you know what? I'm glad that you can even do your finals because of all of the COVID stuff. Man, it's crazy. Oh, I'm really getting lit up over here. Can I just take them out real quick? Shooters are not my thing. This game has forced me to kind of learn it. In a way that I can kind of get with, but I don't know well enough for me to be comfortable. Let me hit him on the corner, too. There should be one more. Somebody else is shooting me and killing me very quickly. Hold on, y'all. I got it. I see the bubbles. Difficult. I just want to be playing funny games all day and stream them. But I can't completely shoot myself in the foot with college. I agree. And look, if you're in it, make the most of it. I try to tell most people, whatever you do, go all in. Just go all in on it. Especially if it's with the intent of trying to grow. If it's for you, great. Keep at it. But don't not give it a great college try. You know, a good focus group and really hone in on the things that seem like, oh man, I don't like when things like this happen. Like, just kind of hang in there. Because it'd be worth it in the end. Depending on your field. You know. Like, I went to school for graphic design. And although I don't really have a job per se in graphic design as a fine arts major, I do use it. Like, I used all of it for all of this. All of this is like a senior project. Like, you could basically call it a senior project because that's what it's basically. would be used for. Just HUD design and things like that. I like that type of work. Um, Music I didn't go to school for, but I definitely learned it. But I like putting myself in those environments where I'm kind of learning a bunch of new things all at once. I like a little bit of things that feel like overwhelming. I'm real big in the health industry. I really like the health industry. Mainly because that's the industry where once you learn it, you know it. I can play really, pretty well on shooting games, except I can't build as well as my friends in Fortnite, but any other FPS I can practice, I can get good at. Fam, my daughter is so good at Fortnite right now, it blows my mind. Every time. I can't believe it. She's been training me how to get nice at building. And let me tell you, building is not easy. Like, let's just say building is one of the hardest things I've ever experienced under pressure. It's but I think something about that type of pressure is good. It's like stress. It really forces you to evaluate what's happening, what should you prioritize. Like that, my wife plays a whole lot of Apex. She genuinely enjoys Apex. I think I set myself up for failure because I don't know if I can get out of here. This has happened before. Remember when we was in that other room and I thought I was locked in a room and then there was just a door on the side? Yeah. Yeah, exactly. With a girl on the side. I tell you what, it's the verticality of Fortnite that I think throws everybody off, because once you start building, you really, it's a whole nother level of code. It's like super foreign. My brain can't process it. I can shoot somebody real good, but if I shoot you and you just put a wall up, I'm like, ugh, I'm dead now. The thing is, though, I'm in Australia and Waffle is USA. I can't play the way I like. Exactly, Tiger Man. The distance thing is pretty tricky. I enjoy Apex. I'm trying to get good at that too. Like, they picked up shooters for whatever reason. I don't have any shooters in my house. I got a handful. Killzone 3, loved it. Like, Killzone 3, Ratchet and Clank. Oh boy, let me tell you, I got stories for days. But it's just not. It's never been my game of choice. I feel like I'm shooting him and nothing's happening. Look at this. Why aren't you dying? I'm shooting you. Maybe it's the wrong gun. Thank you. I agree. Like, yo. Like, Invincible Frames talk about it. Like, up your arsenal, best in the series. I need to play that, cause I only just got my PS4 during the holiday season. It was like a deal for like there was a deal for a PlayStation 4 Slim with 3 games. It came with Horizon Zero Dawn, God of War, and it came with The Last of Us. Not exact, but decent. Got it. Yeah. All right. Cool. That's how I ended up picking it up. I would appreciate if they did more remakes like that. Like, I like the idea of retelling this story. I like, similar to like Final Fantasy VII Remake. I haven't played anything else like that. Whoa, hold on, y'all. Peak game. Extra concentrate mode. Oh, he just blew up. What in the world? Oh, get up. Light him up. These shots are doing so much. I like that he can shoot down planes. I think that's pretty intense. I think this is also my strongest gun. How do I get you here? This is the second time that we had to shoot down planes. Oh my gosh. If you get a PlayStation now, they have Ratchet and Clank for free on there. Oh! I'm gonna have to pick it up. I want to play through Enter the Nexus. I have Enter the Nexus, and I never dove into it. A Crack in Time, wonderful. If we just shoot and stand, oh, I died. Oh, I forgot to use the Phoenix down. Oh. The whole crew, the attack plane definitely won. I want you to know. All right, hold on. Let's exchange for money. because we realized that leveling up did not matter in this game at all. We've been dying a lot. Next is okay. It's just too short. Okay. You know, like Quest for Booty was weird. Like I kind of like Quest for Booty, but it was like it was really more like DLC to the first game, Tools of Destruction. I really didn't like Full Frontal Assault. Full Frontal Assault I picked up because it was just a new one. I was all in on Ratchet all the way up to All for One, and then I bailed. Like I think All for One ruined me in my Ratchet experience. All right, let's use a Phoenix down. Deadlock is bad. Deadlock, you know, I almost went to defend it. There are things. All right, so Brain It, right? Although Deadlock is bad, I agree. Right. Right. There is a solid reason why you would like Deadlock, though. I like Deadlock for its multiplayer component. I like that the multiplayer on Deadlock was very consumer friendly. I like that you can play through the entire campaign through as co-op. I liked the come on y'all, what the world, just shoot them. I liked that it had us great vehicles. Like the vehicles in the game was really interesting, but everything else was just bad. Like I was shooting them right, and game just like, no, you're doing nothing. You're useless. I have fire. I could just use the fire magic. I haven't used any of that yet. Oh man, let me tell you, it's still a bad game. I'm not gonna say that it's a good game. It's kind of like it feels rushed in a weird way. It feels unpolished. Like for them to do up your arsenal and then follow it up with that, it was kind of like a big letdown. But I still played through it all the way for some reason. It's like the Jack 2 of Ratchet and Clank. It has like, it tried to be more adult. It was like, oh, we need to make serious games, and it was still like just Ratchet and Clank with some swears. Like it feels wrong. Why can't I hit you? I should be able to hit you from this far, right? I should. And for whatever reason, they won't let me shoot you. Let's not die here. Let's use all of our items here. Oh, I'm definitely going to do it. Uh-oh. Let me see. I hope it's not lag on the stream. My stream so far has 0 drop frames, which is pretty good. How do we get out of here? Let's reload. Okay. Yeah, it's kind of like they have little moments where you can load in and out. Oh boy, here we go. Oh, the damage is definitely big lagging right now. Like this should be doing way more. It has to be. You know, it's like that has to die. We're at the end of this railroad. This reminds me of Ape Escape. This is a big Ape Escape moment right now. Okay. Sweat is dripping. Okay. The thing about this game is it's so intense. There's so many moments where it's just kind of screaming at you. It's like, oh, how do I put it together? You know, I don't feel calm in any of those environments because my aiming is like non-existent. And then not only that, the game is so dark that it makes it really hard to gauge what's the foreground, what's the background, what can I jump on, what can't I jump on. Ooh. Okay. A little spooky. So if I can run this way, will they let me run? Oh, I messed up. I shouldn't have done that. I should have gone and looked around in the area. When we died, right? We just came back on the Charlie. We came back on the part when we were driving the boat. So we should be okay. Oh, maybe I can go back.
You know what to do, Cerberus.
Why say that? I can't go back. Metroid gave me the same feeling, and the boss too shot me. Yeah, it's weird. It's like but I do enjoy it. I can't lie. There's a lot of things that I enjoy about the idea of Metroid. Like one day, my plan is to eventually go through all of these indies. I have a decent amount of indie games, I have what's the game? Hollow Knight. I have Hollow Knight, and I kind of want to play through Hollow Knight on stream. I know that it's a difficult game. I know that it's not easy. But the concept of it is good enough for me to kind of really do a deep dive on it. Oh, top three games of all time. Big commitment, big commitment. I would do it though. Like, I really want to kind of feel that one out. There's a decent amount of indie games that came out in this decade that, well, not this decade, I guess last decade, that really changed how I looked at games. It's a good game. It's a good game. All right, I might do that. Like I have I was thinking about doing like a summer of indies. I have a lot of indie games that I would love to just kind of play through because I need to. Like, more so that I need to. I have Celeste, but I never played through Celeste under like the pretense that my stream is in right now. And I started it. That's like really, really good. And Shantae, Half Genie Hero, another one that I've had and I haven't played through it. I want to do Cuphead. Me and my wife played Cuphead together when it first came out on PC. We played it through in a co-op stream or in a co-op playthrough. Super duper hard. Never thought she would have liked it, and she ended up loving it. It's just not. It's not her jam. Like I like Contra style games. I like games or really like action platformers or shoot 'em ups. Love them. That are in line with the Contra series. This is this is the plates. We're in the slums. This is crazy. I love the Smash on the Wii. Me and my girlfriend played it. Yeah. I tried Road Course Brain Dead. I downloaded the demo. I thought I was gonna really love it. Me and my buddy Danny, we was gonna get it for sure. Like, but exactly. Thank you. Game Death Knight. Let me tell you, best game. The best game is Hardcore. I know people say hardcore. It's hardcore. Hardcore's the best game. That game is so good. It's a forever game. It's on my island, like my island games. I always call them the island games. Like, what are the 5 games you would carry to you to a deserted island to play until somebody rescue you? And maybe no one will ever rescue you, right? Easily on that list. Somebody's shooting me from somewhere and I don't see them. I'm going to walk very slow and hopefully I do see you. Where are you, little guy? Hey, I just want to say hey. Oh, the shot does not connect. All right, great. Not from here. Can we connect the shot here? Nope. Hold on. Let's see. Yup. Get him out of here. Yeah. Contra Hardcore, 1. Ape Escape is a second one. Ape Escape is a really weird nod because I love that game. That game is just genuinely a good time. Oh, it is just a long. I'll just put a scope on a pistol. Like, he has a sniper rifle weapon. He doesn't really have sniper ammo. The only ammo that Vincent has in this game is regular ammo, rifle ammo, or handgun ammo, rifle ammo, and a minigun ammo. Yeah, I would love that. I feel like Ape Escape is really good. Pokemon Crystal top 3 in no particular order. Man, no particular order. Top 3 games of all time from Emeralds. What would that be? Final Fantasy Tactics Advance is definitely one to consider. My second favorite game, Star Fox 64. Very easy. But what's the third? What's the third? A third game that I would be like, Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Oh, easy. All right. Like, Final Fantasy Tactics Advance. Final Fantasy Tactics Advance. Blah, that's a mouthful, boy. Sonic 3 and Knuckles over Sonic Mania. Very clear. Star Fox 64. I feel like I let a lot of games down today. I feel like there's something that's supposed to be on that list that is not on that list. And boy, oh boy, if I could pull you, I would, but I can't. Sorry, games. Oh, man. Brain dead. That game is easily my favorite game on Game Boy Advance. Hands down. See, I have War of the Lions too, but I never committed. I kind of played it for a little bit and then I bailed. Oh, what you eating from Wendy's? Let me know. Did you get a Baconator? Baconator's pretty good, I gotta tell you. It's pretty tasty. Oh, look at this this cool surprises hack. Oh, Dave's double. Oh my gosh. Talk about it. Yeah, man. Oh man, I want you to know, if you stick with Tactics Advance, let me know. Just say, hey, you know what? I kind of stuck with it. I didn't get the hype behind it, and you played it, and you say, you know what? If you do play it, you might come around and say, you know what? I kind of get why you said that. There's a video that breaks down that it's like a or nuggets and fries. Still a win. You know, something light. You know, I like the amount of calories and carbs that you consume in there. It's not too bad. It's a lot healthier of an option, and that's always a plus. Let's put the Mega Potion back on because we might get one more of those. They seem to be dropping those a lot. And how do I can talk about it without spoiling it. I can talk about it without spoiling it. Oh, that's really hard. Now that I said it out loud, I was like, oh, how do you go about talking about why Tactics Advance is so good without breaking down what Marsh represents? It's a game that can be deep. I'll say that. And although the story is actually not necessarily personal, like it's not personable to me in a way that like, oh man, I really resonate with the cast there. I resonate with their emotions in that game, but I don't necessarily resonate with anyone in particular. Yup. Oh, that's your favorite Final Fantasy 12. I'm playing through Final Fantasy 12 on Switch right now because I never played the Zodiac Age. And boy, oh boy, let me tell you, Zodiac Age does so much great. Like, the speed up option is phenomenal. Like, just speeding up the game, I sunk way too many hours into that. Way too many hours. I didn't think I was going to stick with it as long as I did, but boy, oh boy, did I. I love Ivalice. I think Ivalice is their most thought out world. Between that, let's say, between that and what's the world in Final Fantasy 13? I think 13 was also well thought out. It's just very convoluted. I like Gaia in 7 too. I think 7 has a very like a narrative. It can be dense. Oh, I tried to use the high potion and I forgot. Thank you, Waffle. I'm glad that you appreciate it. You know, like I said, I try to be very consistent. You know, and I've enjoyed my time, and I enjoy playing games the same way, y'all. Like it's not like something I just made up. It's kind of hard. Yeah. So I haven't played through 13-2, but I do enjoy the concept that they had set up inside 13. It made it interesting. It's just convoluted. And then again, like Let's use this elixir. Let's use that really quick. Let's use that now. Lassie and Falsi is somewhat interesting. Final Fantasy 13-2, really good. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. I think that game has a better world, but I think 13-1 has the better story. And that's just because of how they decided to go about the story inside in 13-2. They kind of left it up to you to pick and choose how you wanted to go about it, which is an interesting take. I don't like when we have snipers all over the top here. Boy, oh boy. Yeah, it's a nice middle ground, you know. I agree. I think most retro games, I will say most retro games of a certain era, there's a moment in time when the game started really rewarding you on the first level and giving you things that would have been perceived as extraordinarily difficult and ended up being extraordinarily easy. But I want to say that started happening sometime around the PS3 era. I think PS2 still has a lot of very difficult first bosses, but I think the PS2 era is the dark age of gaming. Can I get out of here, please? They want me to kill these things. I have to kill these guys. And the only way that I can kill them is if I use this right gun. How do I kill these guys that are definitely taking advantage of me having poor eyesight? What if I can hit them with the fire. I gotta remember we have magic too. Good. right. Something so controversial. That's so brave. Bushido Blade, lethal game. Phenomenal game. Man, that's like one of those games that is a major throwback between me and my brother. Me and my brother used to play Bushido Blade really crazy. Let me see. I'll explain, right? Modern games have gone into a phase where they're not necessarily easier. They don't necessarily come off as easier to me. I think most modern games have like baby step beginnings, and then they kind of like turn into a whole nother whale by the end of the game. Yeah, they hold your hand. I was trying to say it nice, Brain Day, and I was trying. And it's almost too much. But there's a weird like juxtaposition that's happening right now, right? I'd say AAA games do that far more often than indies, and both of them I would consider to be modern. I think that's why indie games kind of have the reverence that they have right now. It's like, oh, they don't hold your hand, and they do try to give you like, here's a really intense method to go about certain things. I think that's the reason why I like the Xenoblade Chronicle games the same way. It's technically not hard, but you can definitely get overwhelmed, you know. I'd take a game that will overwhelm me more so than a game that's just difficult, just for the sake of being difficult. Like, I don't think Dark Souls is too hard. Oh, you know what? I'll tell you my favorite Pac-Man. My favorite Pac-Man, Mrs. Pac-Man on Sega Genesis. Favorite. Easy. I can tell you that any day of the week. I'll tell you why. Co-op. It's the one Pac-Man game that has Vincent is talking to me in a way that he has never done before. Oh, let's use this. Pac-Man World 2? Pac-Man World 2 is pretty good too. Pretty good. There's a Pac-Man game that came out on Super Nintendo that's kind of like a point-and-click adventure that my wife played growing up that I had no idea what it was until she showed it to me, and I was like, what is this game? There's a guy on named SNES Drunk on YouTube who had ended up doing a video about it. Yeah. All right, BRB. Take your time. But I'd say easily my favorite Pac-Man game will probably always be Pac-Man, Mrs. Pac-Man on Sega Genesis, the Tengen copy, which is like the unofficial release, because of the co-op. And then they have different maps. Oh, you know what? That's me. You know why? That's my fault. I'm moving my hands. I'll tell you exactly what's happening. I have, let me unlock my touchpad. My touchpad, nope, that's the wrong thing. Let's see. I was like, BRB, that can't be right. We're dying. Let us lock the touchpad so we don't have to go through that. Yeah, there we go. Bam. Right? Uh, so I'm leaning in. My laptop monitor, my camera is kind of here, right? And then my second monitor is here. My second monitor does a couple of different things for me. For one, it helps me read your chat. Any events that the bubble disappears. For two, it's where I set OBS because I use the monitor. I create like a monitor view so that way I can kind of look closer to where the camera is. I was comfortable kind of streaming like this for a really long time. I was casually here because it's easy to read. But something about looking at y'all make me feel more comfortable. It's trying to get comfortable to just look at the camera, y'all. It's not a camera to me. It's y'all. It's you, and you. You know. But I try to keep my hands off this little touchpad. I'm just leaning in really heavy. I'm highly intense. I do not want to restart this. Like. Right. Listen, if you got Amazon Prime, I'll tell you even better. Amazon Prime, for everybody who's an Amazon Prime member, when you have a free Amazon Prime account, right? Well, it's not free. You pay for the Amazon Prime account. But Amazon gives you, I can't use items. Amazon will give you a free $5 at the beginning of every month that you can subscribe to a person of preference, okay? If you link your Amazon Prime account to your Twitch account, because Amazon owns Twitch, right? I don't like asking people money. I never do. I probably will if I do like a charity donation thing. If I'm like, oh my gosh, we're trying to do some charity donations for like the impoverished kids inside the area, or look like for schools to enable to like get better equipment inside the school so that they can run a little bit more efficiently, or like try to do something where like you give them funding so that way they can go to field trips or things like that. Like I think that's something that I'm really interested in. I need to find the proper charities to be able to donate to before I commit to anything in particular, right? But the Amazon Prime thing, free thing. If you had to subscribe, as opposed to subscribing, do this. There's a link on my page that shows you some music that I made on Bandcamp. There are a couple different albums, some game remixes, some original tracks that are easily purchasable at a name your price. Easier, low commitment, and even if you want to just give the follow, I appreciate the follow. I will gladly take the follows. And then the same way, if you wanted to donate and you're like, man, I really don't feel like it, if you really wanted to, my way to contribute back to you for donating would be the albums, but the albums are always free. That's my rant. That's my little 30-second rant. But if you got Amazon Prime, a little easier to be like, yo, pull that trigger. Yeah, Emerald's community at Bandcamp. I could drop a link so you know. Give me a second. Hold on. .bandcamp.com. Camp.com. I'm going to hit the C and bam. Boop. Look, that should pop. You should be able to pull something off of that. I think the last album that is on there is my album that is just like a compilation of remixes I've done through the years of my production. And then the year prior to that, there's an album called Dares and Bears. The most recent album is The Plug. The other album is Dares and Bears. Yeah, appreciate it, Wobble. I really do. Anything helps, because if anything, it helps me streamline a lot more just and get more efficient in terms of the methods that I use to be able to provide a service to people. There's a Dares and Bears album. It's a Smash album that was based off of Smash Ultimate, right? I said, well, what if we took not Smash Ultimate off of the original Smash? So what if you take the original Smash, the character roster of today, I think, and then remix songs from their most recent releases? What would that album sound like? And that's what I made. One of the hardest albums I've ever made, but one of my proudest albums. My favorite song on that album is the Pink Matter. It's a Kirby Block Ball remix that really goes. It slaps. Between that and the White Land Part 1 song from F-Zero. Oh boy, those two just, I was in a zone that I can't tell you how I was just in really good flow for producing. Like The Plug I enjoy too. Air Fortress is on there. It's an NES classic. in my opinion. It's not the greatest NES game. I didn't know it was that popular. Oh, the Kashif is stupid good. You want to talk about From World's Eye? It's a 2013 first full production album when I was like, yo, I kind of think I know what I'm doing with this music stuff. The level up from there was crazy. There's a lot of, I'll tell you what, I do a deep dive on my music every now and then. It's not like in a weird way, like, oh man, I was so cool. Like, nah, like I don't feel like that. I think it's just I put my mind to it in a very unique method that I think really helped me with figuring out what I enjoy to do. I think what I like to do or what I enjoy to do is to not compartmentalize, but to really break down something that I thought was incredibly complex. Like, it's like, yo, how do people do these things? Something about the how inspires me to want to do. Like, streaming to me is still a big how. You play trumpet? Oh my gosh. Bam. I played trumpet in 5th grade. I had to do it for band. I was so bad at it, but I enjoyed it. I'd say if there was any instrument that I traditionally play, it would be drums. My wife started a band called Reasonable Clout, and I'm her bassist. I learned how to play bass because I was like, yo, I don't know what to do, and I needed a bassist, so I just picked up one. I was like, bam, 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 and then before you knew it, like, ended up being a great thing. So I'm really like I tap into creativity from a lot of different places. This is why I don't like to kind of isolate myself to like I'm just a graphic designer, or I'm just a producer, or I'm just a streamer. Like, I'm really like a content creator. I enjoy making things with either my hands or my skill sets. That's what I do. Tuba, bass, and cello. Oh my god, fam! The bass. Let me tell you why I really loved the bass, because it was like I wanted to learn the guitar. Guitar is super complicated. Everyone says, oh, so easy. You just gotta learn tabs. If you learn tabs, you might make it out okay. You know how hard it is to do tabs? Like, tabs is incredibly hard. You want to talk about blisters for days? Bleeding fingers? I don't know if I like that, because I like playing games. I use my fingers. Like, but the bass, one note, ba 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 bow. Easy. I could do that. No problem. Is it really hard? Yes, absolutely. Do my hands cramp up during shows? 100%. My hands would be cramping right now if we were at a show right now, but because of COVID, we're not. Like, I'm telling you, that is some very articulate things. I'm learning them. I just learned a lot of stuff in some really unorthodox ways. Like, I enjoy learning. Okay, let's get back to the game. You'd be surprised, like, yo, how did you? I get that a lot. A lot of times people say, yo, how did you learn to do these things? And a lot of it is from asking questions, putting time into it. You really got to want to learn it. And if you learn it, you kind of get it. I just got a message saying that they needed a logo the same way. It's I enjoy it. Like I think I really enjoy my creative process. My creative process is kind of like baptism by fire. I do like rhythm games. So like I said, my buddy D&E, I should shout him out inside the stream. He's been playing DJ Max 5 something something. It's DJ Max 5 something something that's on PC. Game's like super expensive. It's always been expensive because it's a super niche market in the US. But for whatever reason, I like DJ Max. I played a game called O2 Jam a long time ago. It was like a free-to-play Malaysian game. Yup. Let me tell you, when I hit that bass line, bam, that bass line goes. Osu is another one that another buddy of mine plays. A buddy of mine plays Osu, very competitive. He's like, yo, it's so easy, but it's really, really hard. Just Shapes and Beats. I've seen Just Shapes and Beats. I want to say that I don't know who made it. There's a guy. There's a set of people who made it who I may know. I gotta hit these pockets. I don't know if y'all can see what's going on in these little corners, because I certainly cannot. I just know that people are shooting in this general area. There's another one, right? Called Voss, is like VSOS or something like that. Vios. I picked that up for a little bit too. I'm not opposed to it. I'd say my favorite kind of games that I genuinely play a lot of always end up being things that I can play with people. I like playing games with people, and I like RPGs. And if it's an RPG mixed with being able to play with people, like the Tales series, oh boy, I'm all over that. There needs to be one person. There has to be at least one person who is willing to play through the Tales series for a stream. I don't think I've come across that yet. So I might be that one person. I keep kind of looking at it like, yo, you know what? I don't think I'm going to be the guy to play the Tales games and just call it a day. Like, I like the stories. I think it's the stories that keeps me coming back, you know? If a story is bad, it's really bad. But if a story is good, it's always great. It's better than what you expect it to be. That's like, what's the name of that series? And they do be dumb long. I know, yo. That's my fear. My fear is that I'm a start something. I'm a start a Tales game. I'm a kind of play it, and then I'm a bail on it. And you know which one I keep thinking about going to? I keep thinking about going to freaking Tales of Legendia because I know I was the only one to play it. Action RPGs, love it. Abyss was fun. You know what? Abyss is fun. Symphonia is fun. Legendia is the one that everyone said I would love, and I don't really love it. I don't love it. I have it. I don't really love it. I kinda. Trials of Mana is another one that a buddy of mine, that's his favorite game. We're gonna talk about D&D a lot. Let me just go ahead. I'm gonna link D&D. This man, this man is out here on some next level. I'm telling you. Oh, I had a thing on. I don't know if that's going to pull up. We'll figure it out. Yeah, that's his favorite Super Nintendo game. Like, 100%. He genuinely loves that. He was surprised that they got a remaster, and he was like, a remake. I was like, yo, I need to play that. And he got it. And I almost did it too. I just didn't know that it wasn't cooperative for the remaster. Or for Trials of Mana. I played a little bit of Trials. Like heaven of the game, right? Oh, I played a little bit of Trial, like half of the game. Ah, I got it. Oh, I did the same thing, fam. I want you to know, I've been playing Streets of Rage 4 like crazy, like crazy. There are so many characters to unlock. There are so many secrets in that game that I was like, yo, I did not know. Oh. See, the original one I keep hearing, that's the one that I need to just play. If I play that, I'd have a better appreciation for Trials. And it's cooperative. But that series, if you wanted to call it like a miniature trilogy, like that game falls in line with Secret of Mana and Secret of Mana and Secret of Evermore. They're not really the same game, but they fall in the same gameplay style or gameplay. I would say gameplay habits. I never got into it. I did not find. I missed it. That's why when you say, yo, what's your favorite Super Nintendo game? I have a really hard time. Joycey, I want you to know. I've been seeing the streams. How are you? How you been playing Final Fantasy 9? I know. I done peeped. I always miss when after you go live because I seem to be at work when you're live. But I always go back and just watch the replays. So if your replays got an increase in views for some whatever reason, it might be me. It might be me. Oh, we're dropping frames. We don't want to drop frames. Yeah, it's really, it's just, we just make the most of it, y'all. Family. Let me see. It's got a Raspberry Pi, right? I thought about getting a Raspberry Pi the same way. 100% worth it if you put a little bit of work in. See, that's what I said about the Wii. I think the Wii is 100% worth it if you put a little bit of work in. They're so cheap. Well, they're about to get really expensive. Because I'm playing it. I'm playing on the hardware. Hardware, baby. Hold on, you know what I like doing? I like doing this. This is fun. We have it. We're here. Definitely being kept a card. And you know what? The music's got a low back in. Come on, music, where are you? There we go. The irony of it is that the game feels incomplete. I was nervous. I want you to know, I was a little scared. Yeah. Oh dang, jeez, man. I know the feel. I know the feel. I had not necessarily a fire, but it's unfortunate that has happened to you. You know. I was just explaining that's not. It's so difficult to kind of gauge like what these things mean to me, in a way. Like the same way I know it's a similar feeling. Just kind of, what do games mean to you? How do you tell people like, this is my passion and this is what happens? Dang. Game Dev just scooped it all up. I'm trying to tell you. Man. I lost my Super Nintendo collection. I used to have not a large collection of Super Nintendo games, but part of the reason, it does have a bunch of free PS4 games on there. Like my Super Nintendo games, I lost due to a buddy of mine when we were growing up. Wanted to borrow them, and I let him borrow them. And he held them for a while, and then he sold them. And I was like, dang, you sold them? Like, so my Super Nintendo collection is very, very, very small. Yeah, I never got them back. That is legitimate. Like, it's surprising because there's a lot of games that I have gotten back over the years, but Super Nintendo games is the one that I never got back. That I just ate the cost. And I was still a little baby. I was a little dumb boy. This game is underrated. You know what? You're right. Oh man, y'all got some horrible stories. Look at this. First PS2 stolen. Never got my Super Nintendo games back. But Dirge of Cerberus, definitely underrated. Like, every console that I've ever owned, the first one always breaks. I don't know why. Well, I'm not gonna wait, because that has not happened with my Switch. But when I first got my GameCube broke within 2 days. When I first got my PS2 broke in 2 days. When I got my Wii, I lost my Wii at my first convention about 2 weeks after I got my Wii. I don't know why. It's just something really unusual. First DS was pulled apart by my sis. See, Waffle, I had a similar situation to you. I have a DS that I have a couple of DSs. I don't know how. I don't know, man. I think a lot of kids, whenever stuff would break the same way, they would just say it's broken. And I just liked stuff, so I would just tell them, give it to me. And I fused a white DS and a black DS together. I went on YouTube sometime in like 2007, 2006, and I took a broken DS bottom and a broken DS top, and I merged them together, and I had made something out of it. Don't say that. The Switch is not gonna break. You're not gonna jinx me on my stream. No. I'd be really nervous. I want you to know. I would be like, oh my gosh. Yeah, cause well, that's, you know what? If we were to give it like a consolation prize, I mean the the Joy-Cons definitely broke. The hinge was faulty. That's true. I don't think they ever recovered from that either. I have machine gun ammo and I have yet to use it. I think I'm gonna use this to limit breaker though if another set of enemies come out. Yep, let's just do that now. I like how the game loads into these. Never fails. Punch him out. Get one more out of here. Oh, that has happened, Waffle. I've experienced that. I've experienced it with Breath of the Wild, and I've experienced it with, what's another game that I played that was just like, oh, this wasn't intended to be played like this at this capacity. It might have been Xenoblade Chronicles 2, but I'm not 100% sure. I don't think it is. A ranch bath for the DS though. Like, oh my gosh. Big merger just dies. Yeah. Oh, your Joy-Cons will definitely break. I can promise you. But I'll tell you a little secret that I learned. Oh man, now I gotta actually fight. A ranch party does not sound like a good time. Ranch all in the style of sport. Oh my gosh. How did that happen? What happened? Your Joy-Cons are definitely going to break. I'm gonna give you the guarantee. Like, I guarantee you your money back. My old Joy-Cons had drift. Yep. Same. Waffle. I have a habit of things breaking when I least expect it. So the Joy-Con drift thing was happening when it was kind of at peak fever, when everybody was freaking out about their Joy-Cons not working. I took it upon myself to go to a GameStop, purchase some Joy-Cons, and pick up the warranty, right? And I picked up the warranty with full intent that if it was to break, that I would know that I had a place that I could go to. I thought for some reason that was going to do something. And if they were to break, I would have just took them with me to the GameStop, say, hey, y'all, want to swap them out, pay $10 to renew the warranty. I've done that 5 times in a year through Joy-Con drift. 5 times. And I think that was a sign. I was like, well, at least I didn't have to pay $70 for every set of Joy-Con that broke. Sometimes I just change it for the color, and then sometimes I change it for the drift. It was mainly the drift, though. That was just incredible. So I learned I got a Pro Controller instead, so I don't really use my Joy-Cons too often. But that's the story that I have. Let me see. Braindead said, we used to hoard school food in our book bags and then skip school, and one of the ranch cups popped one day. Bag smelled for days. Oh no. Yeah, the blue and gray ones are real bad. I want you to know. You know what? It's not even that the control. I don't think it's the Joy-Cons themselves. I don't think it's necessarily the colors themselves. I think it's just wear and tear. It's easy to get dust under there. Oh, here's our guy. This is our villain? This is definitely our villain. Are we turning into chaos? Oh! You got one. Same. I got the orange and purple ones. I like them a lot. Well, orange and neo, like violet.
No, don't let chaos control.
Ooh, what's happening?
You cannot be contained by this darkness. Because
Yeah,
part of you
that's
is
true.
born from it.
I try to get everybody to wash their hands. I say, if you're gonna eat something,
Find yourself.
wash your hands.
Regain control.
Oh snap! I really like that color palette. I almost got the there's a color set that's like a neon yellow and like a ugly blue. It's like a ugly blue. No Cheetos and Switch. It's bad, brain dead. Oh, I want you to know it's not a good idea. Yeah, it's cause for a bad time. You're going to have a bad time. Orange to orange.
As old as he is, and still acting like a helpless child.
I wonder if she has Lucrezia inside of her, or like
I can see why Lucrezia had such a difficult time.
She still have her history, her memories.
I don't know why I'm doing this. I will die when my magic runs out anyway.
We don't actually know where she is right now either. The last time we seen her, she was fighting Nero. Vavista from Blaze Blue. Blaze Blue, yeah.
Is this the place you spoke of?
Yeah.
Yes. Deep within this grotto is where chaos is destined to awake.
Who is, oh, this is Vincent's dad.
Wait.
Come on, Dr. Valentine!
The fountain isn't going anywhere.
Batista is an Under Night character. Y'all gotta remember, that's the only game that I have not played in that series. Well, no, that's not true. I haven't played the Persona.
Don't you think you are taking things a little too quickly?
And why not? All those people at Shinra who laughed at my
So he
thesis.
wouldn't.
I have to prove them wrong.
I don't like how they say Shinra.
Rushing into matters will get you nowhere, Doctor.
Ugh. The most important Under Night character, Batista. Bam, Spartaclaw got his PSP stolen in high school and had to fake break into his house so his parents wouldn't know. So that's top tier teen moment. Top tier teen brains. And that's how she got hit.
Are you alright, Dr. Valentine?
When knees get butchered, I must have done horrible.
I'll be fine.
Son, she killed Vincent's dad. Batista. Mine's poofed 3 times. It got broken 3 times.
Dr. Valentine!
Oh, man.
My son, that I'm
What?
sorry.
Dr. Valentine! Dr. Valentine!
My time has come to return to life's
PSP done broken. No!
Come back! Why did you have to fade away? Why did you...
And she is riddled with grief.
It's alright. He simply returned to the planet.
She killed Dr. Valentine. She killed Vincent's dad. Oh, no. By accident. Not intentional. Why did he even take it in the first place? Big questions. My DS got the part where memory guard goes, oh, waffle fam. That is so unfortunate.
Right? Mom just returned to the planet. We'll see her again.
I know what you mean. They're durable.
Is this? Of course we will. No.
Shula?
Shalua? Mom said everything in this world.
Whoa, what's
goes
happening?
around in a circle. That means she'll come back someday. Mom wouldn't lie to us, right? Right.
We didn't notice that it was her because she had 2 eyes.
Shalua.
It's happening right now. First, I'll talk a bunch of smack about isekais.
Is it alright for me to return to the planet?
No. She's gonna say yeah.
No.
Oh, she's saying no.
Hmm? Not yet. There's still so much
Shulk's dying, and Shalula's dying. Shulula. It's really hard.
Don't worry.
Her name is very
We'll
unique.
see each other again.
I'm trying to get it to roll off the tongue. It just doesn't. Shula.
A dream?
How many deaths have happened? Waffle?
Data.
No one has died.
Data interference.
1 person has died. During the war between Light Race and the village of Embers, Walstein and Light Race went insane, about to turn into a void. Batista appears and gives Keon, Linnea's brother, one of her wings. He uses the wings to save Wallstein. Oh. Oh, well, yeah, well, that's true. You know what? Red the Red died. But first of all, Red the Red didn't die by accident. Red the Red chose to die. She was like, dog, you gonna kill me? Psych. Like, come on. That should not count. No, Red the Red is dead, brain dead. She willingly sacrificed herself. She was like, I gotta go. Don't call me. Delete my name out your phone. Like, it was serious. It was serious. It was it was really bad. You're right. Well, you're alive. You know, it don't count.
You owe me one.
Whoa, we got the host boy. Hey, where's my notification noise at? Where's the look like we got company? I'm gonna have to tweak that. What's going on, D? Fam, I literally shout you out all week. Shout this man out. Do it one more time. Fam, this guy got Trials of Mana. He played Trials of Mana. This guy played the music games. He got the music games. We out here playing good games. Where's my we got company? Oh man, you know what? I'm gonna have to tweak it. I think that's the only notification noise that doesn't work right now, if that's the case. Let me wonder how. I don't want to put too much stress on the stream, but I do want to do it. Hit the host too late, folks. Disperse. It's all good. It's all good. We've been having a good time. Well, we have gone through a lot of lore. What's that thing called? You already know. Family, y'all already know. They were talking about trials today. We talked about DJ Max 5 Maximum Premium. Couple other things. I'm gonna head out, get ready for my own stream. Joycey, always a pleasure, fam. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for coming through. Are you streaming Final Fantasy 9 today? Continuing the journey. It's been good. It's been good. Nice. Yeah. All right. Cool. Right. Everybody has been breaking everything. I've died a couple times. I'm not gonna lie. We're at the end of the game. Well, it's 11:30, and that is a sign that maybe I'm not quite there. I wanted to get to the end. I'll push through it. I'll work solo dolo tomorrow, so I gotta make sure that I get what I need to get done. We'll complete it. We'll complete a chapter, maybe 2. I don't know how many chapters are left. I just know that we gotta be close to the end. We're in Midgar right now. Can I just blow him up? Blow him up. He just got up off of there. Invincibility frames. Come on. One card key. Oh, he's a fake one. He spooked me. 2 to 3 chapters. All right. Yeah. That's what I feel like because we only have one other person to play against. If I had to tell you, like, out of all the people who died, the only people who actually died were bad guys. Bad guys died, and we really only fought 2 bad guys. We fought 2 bad guys. One was a really bad guy, and one was kind of like, you know what? I should be fine. There's a supersonic. What does that mean? Supersonic stage. You know what? I think I know what you're putting down because I'm picking it up. I was like, you know, that sounds like something that could be right in the lore of the spore. It's happening. We're almost done, y'all. Supersonic stage. Oh man, look at this. How do I stop this from happening? Somebody's shooting at me right now. Come on, y'all, stop shooting at me. I'm not a fan of those. The Angle Sonic Adventure 2. Those spools. Hey, guess what? I believe you though. I believe you. I believe you. I have no reason to not believe you. You've been good to me. I just don't remember none of this. I don't know how we played through so many. I don't know how a younger me in the past would have been like, oh, Final Fantasy is a shooter, cool. Like, I don't see that. I didn't play so calm. Ooh, where's the time trial to find Chaos Emeralds? Oh, what game is that? It might be CD. You know what? I'd say out of all of the stages that you have, like out of all of this Chaos Emerald levels, I think Sonic Advance 2 has some of the better special stages. I think Sonic Advance 2 special stages kind of stick out in my brain as like pretty good. You know, like I like them. I will put this here because I know I am going to use it. I am willing to take the loss. If they kill me now, I will come back.
How do I get out of here?
Uh-oh. Did I mess up? I messed up already. What exactly am I supposed to do? Oh, I figured it out. Oh my gosh. I can't open this no more, so we can't use that no more. Let's just use our potions. Oh gosh. Alright, not the best decision. Alright, here we go. They're just chucking full barrels. No big deal. Who thought of this as a good idea? Alright, there's a problem. This is a problem that needs to be solved. I can't even be close. I can't even be close. Okay. Okay, alright. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I got it. I can't be close. Gotta be far. I get nervous when I see stuff like this. 2. Oh my gosh, come on. Come on, y'all. Alright, okay, okay. Here we go. Here we go. Ain't no run button. Can I just dodge? Can I just dodge? Oh, okay, okay. If you're about to kill your friend in the game, it was the funniest time. I have bad spelling. It's okay. Accidental kills. Accidental kills almost always deal. We have a dash. Why do we do that? Why do we go through that? Accidental kill. Scott Pilgrim. Scott Pilgrim versus the World. Scott Pilgrim versus the World has friendly. They don't have like a option where you can play without hitting friends. Always a fun time. Or Mario, Super Mario Brothers Wii, where you have the ability. This is an enemy. This is a thing. Oh, the toughest enemies for sure. We're definitely the Burrows. Mario Brothers Wii. Funny story. We played the crap out of that game, and we played it to its brokenness. The whole game we played through just running and gunning and jumping and making sure that we jumped on each other, and then we would try to bubble up in the event that he was about to die. But the funniest part was always the Blue Toad being the worst character in the game. And every time anybody picked the Blue Toad, they had to die. We had to pick them up, throw them in lava, throw them off the shelves. Like, yeah. Nope. Oh, you know you was a Blue Toad. I remember. Good times. Good times. I think those are probably my favorite. Like, I gotta kill you moments. Or anybody talks smack and smash. Anytime anybody talks smack and smash, we try to shut that down. You know, I don't, but somebody will. I have a friend of mine who's really good at Street Fighter 4. And I played him for days. Right? I had no interest in fighting games to that degree. I wasn't competitive at all. And they taught me to be competitive. So, I was playing as Cammy. I think he was playing as Ryu. And he whooped me like 47 times back to back. I think it was like 49 times, right? It could have been 47. And I beat him once. And the one time I beat him, I became the king of games. Have you ever played like a disc so long that became it just became one of the DVD player? Yeah. What is that game? Amongst the three of y'all, Game Death Night, tell Game Death Night, come through on the Blaze Blue days. If you gotta switch, look, we got Blaze Blue days every Friday. I like fighting games. I know I'm not the best in my core group. I know I'm pretty average. I have moments that like are interesting, but I would not call them good moments. like, oh, that was an interesting pull. I see you. You kind of went for a rush down opportunity when you could have just waited. You know? Yeah. Oh, they're all here just chilling. Okay. Oh, yeah, you're all getting caught on fire. Just light them all up. We won't even play with him on some games like Tekken. Nope, never. Oh my gosh, I know the feeling. And the Blaze Blue? Are you kidding me? Broly, listen. You gonna tell me you gonna bunkai one good time on stream and then you gonna bounce? Like, yo, get out of here, get out of here. You was stupid nice. Injustice the first game. Relentless in Injustice. Fam, those games are actually pretty fun. Uh-oh. Let me use my items. I need to figure out who's shooting at me. I gotta get out of here. DBZ and L in Mortal Kombat? Nah, fam. Do it. Do it one good time. Just get one good time, one good stream, one good one. Just come back and show them the growth that you had. And then you can be like, yo, this is it. This is my bow out ceremony. He dragged you for 30 minutes. Listen, I eat them L's. Let me tell you, my favorite part of playing fighting games is losing. The moment I start losing, I got something to do. These bullets are definitely explosive. They feel, well, I was shooting, so the bullets that are you talking about, Waffle, when I had shot the guys in the alley? There's, I have magic. I have fire magic. I use fire magic. But I rarely use the magic because the bullets are good enough. I think that's the noise they make for the last enemy. Before I get lit up. Look at this. Look at this. Come on, y'all. Stop it. Stop. Stop it. Stop it. Get some help. I think I'm going to hang out here, and hopefully they all come around the corner the same way. Yeah, it's fire magic, fire magic. I have lightning too, but I have had unsuccessful attempts of actively using it in like situations like this. So as a result of that, I mainly just use the fire, and really only in dire situations, because we were never able to make our magic stronger. Like we couldn't get a larger quantity of magic. It had to be the last one, please. Last one? Nobody else shooting? All right, y'all. Give me that key. Oh, it's coming out the gun. I'll show you. Let me see. In the customized options here, we have fire material attached to this gun, and we just have fire material attached. They have blizzard, right, or thunder, and they have. I have a thunder, but I don't think I ever picked up the blizzard. It's not as effective. That's what I learned. Like lightning looks cool and all, but it's very useless. Like I needed something that could range as almost like a bomb, and I'll just take the bomb option. If I sit in this chair, will anything go off? No. Right? Great. Let's release. Let's get out of here. It's a really complicated game, and like I said, what I enjoy about it is not that it's complicated, but that they had a vision for Final Fantasy VII on the PS2, and I think this game kinda does that. There's like there's clear identity. There's a clear identity. That's a soldier. Ooh. Oh, okay, all right, I get you. I know what you mean. No, we love the fighting games on here. Game Death Knight, I want you to know. The L's are my friend. It's the losses. The losses I like. It was on sale. If anything, it was they had a really good sale. It was like $5 for like all of the month of April and then some of May. Oh, we can just keep buying. We're gonna use all of our money today. That's what we're gonna do. I'm trying to tell you. The only way you can get good at a game is getting your teeth kicked in. Once you know that you're good at a game, once you get your teeth kicked in, it changes everything. Because then you get to learn about yourself. You kind of learn like, oh, what do I do really well and what should I be focusing on? How do I condition with intent, right? It depends. What's on PS2? Yeah, see? This is on PS2. I don't have any more ammo for my main gun. I should have bought ammo. But I don't feel like buying ammo has done me any good. I feel like if I was to buy ammo, I would have just wasted. I ain't fighting them. No, not on my watch. Look, yeah, we do get man ammo in this game. That's what I thought. right after Tiger Man. Talk about it, Waffle. it's something that I never take any harm in. Like I like losing as much as I like winning, right? I really love winning, but I don't mind losing. It's something to persevere against. I can't tell you how I got like that. I can't tell you what was the moment where like I was really upset that I lost, and then I kind of just learned to accept loss and push forward. Uh-oh, that's a really big gun. I hate losing when I know I'm good at a game. Yeah. Ooh, you know what? That's a really good statement. Because I don't know if I'm good at any particular games. I'm good at Tetris, but I don't count that. I'm only good at Tetris because of a guy named Michael Jackson. There's a guy named Michael Jackson. Oh, I got a story. It's story time, y'all. Let me walk you through the story while I try to shoot these minions in the air. MK9 Magfest was my rage moment. If I'm trash, whatever. But if I got combos down and I still lose, nah. No, I get combos down and I still lose. Or you could see it in the pause screen and then you. Yeah, I got nervous. Had that big. Listen, Michael Jackson was so crazy. Michael Jackson got me super good at Tetris. It sounds really weird, right? But let me explain. During the Wii era, there was a fun little Tetris game called Tetris Party, right? Still fun to this day. 4-player co-op, online multiplayer. Loved it. I liked that game so much that it had an online option, and we would play the online option every now and then. Nothing crazy, but I did play the online option a lot. I think it was like one of the first times that I played an online game and I had good net code and there was nothing wrong, right? And I had a lot of fun. I never had anybody like incredibly stronger than me or like way more strategic than me inside Tetris. And then for whatever reason, we come across an avatar that someone had to have made, but I'm gonna call it the real Michael Jackson in the meantime. Real Michael Jackson, right? And we were playing Tetris against Michael Jackson. I had a couple buddies at my house. I think Broly was at the house. Broly had to been at the house because of this, because he remembers, right? And we're playing this game of Tetris, having a good old time, trying to do regular Tetris, get the 4 and then drop a hole. And Michael Jackson was just kind of building a really unusual wall. His wall, it was just like a big wall. He was just blap, 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 blap. Looked like he was messing up, right? He was like, oh, this is going to be such an easy win. All we got to do is hit Tetris twice. We hit Tetris twice, he's done. But Michael Jackson happened to leave 2 spaces open on his far right. In the Tetris world, that's called a well, right? I didn't know that at the time. I was a little baby boy. I didn't know. And right as we get to the edge of doing a perfect Tetris, we build our wall, trying to do a perfect Tetris. He starts dropping these pieces in his well, and then they start comboing. And they combo so well that literally 15 seconds, I'm dead. There's nothing you can do. I thought it was crazy. So I had a buddy named Frost came over to the house, same way. He said, Frost, you gotta look at this. This man Michael Jackson is doing something that I've never seen in Tetris before. Frost goes and plays. Frost is like one of our premium Supremo, hard competitive. Like he's like the game dev knight of certain games in our environment too. Specifically Street Fighter 2. He will destroy everybody. Street Fighter 2. I'm a call a spade, right? And Frost gets on his Tetris like I'm pretty good at Tetris. Frost gets wiped too. Like 15 seconds. Blah, 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 blah. Built up, destroyed. And we did that for about an hour straight. Just loss after loss after loss. Highly confused. Didn't know what was happening. But boy, oh boy, was it entertaining. But that groomed me to think about Tetris differently. So now I play Tetris like Michael Jackson. Because Michael Jackson taught me how to play Tetris. That's my story. It even goes as far as me and my wife playing together, playing Tetris. Like, yo, like, a whole title now. Talk about it. I love playing Tetris by myself on the SNES, but I was bad at it. Waffle, I want you to know I was bad at Tetris too. I didn't even know I was bad at Tetris until Michael Jackson came and showed me the light and was like, yo, you think you're bad at Tetris now? Wait till I show you the way. And that changed every way I looked at Tetris after that. Now I like Tetris almost like a competitive sport. I like Tetris 99 for that reason. Tetris 99 holds true. Michael Jackson's skill sets come in handy. I still never really learned how to do like a T-spin, but there's layers to Tetris that I never would have thought, like, oh, there's actually like really deep in-depth stuff. A legit elite gamer, and he never let up. It wasn't even a moment where he knew like we were just kind of figuring it out. He just blop, 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 death, 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 death. I think he did that one time. I think he allowed us to kind of build like get one Tetris off on him before he started, and then he would start, and then we would die 15 seconds after he did. Never seen it before in my life. I've never seen nothing like that before in my life. And I've never seen Michael Jackson after that. I mean, obviously he had passed in real life, but you couldn't add him as a friend. There was no way to know what his me name was. I had no idea who that person was. But he was Michael Jackson in my eyes. So that everybody hates playing. I most definitely will. I did a couple streams when I was testing out like the new setup.
Not going to make this easy, are they?
Like my setup now is a lot better than what it was, and I would use Tetris as a way to kind of test it. Oh, for sure, I will gladly do that. Have I ever gotten Tetris 99? Have I came in first in Tetris 99? Once, one time Tetris 99. It is and not only that is a game that you can actually sync up with people if you time it. If you time it right, you will be playing with the same people. So what I would do, if we want to do like a game night type of day, I might pick up a day where we can just play some games together. And we'll put Tetris 99 as a group, right? If you got Tetris 99, by all means come in, and we'll count it down. I've seen the countdown work multiple times. Yeah, stream snipe without stream sniping. Yeah, we're inviting it. Just invite it. All right, I will gladly do that. Me and Broly played Asphalt 9. Me, Broly, and D&E played Asphalt 9 the same way. Just counting in. If you count into the start of the match, typically you count down about 3 seconds, 3, 2, 1, go, before you start your next match. From the moment that you hear me say go, I have to wait about by the time you hear me say go, I've already pressed go by like maybe 3 seconds before y'all press go. And that works 9 times out of 10. It's almost a guarantee. 9 times out of 10 from my streaming from the place that I'm streaming at right now to when I say go on an active on the stream, you'll almost always make it. I've seen it happen with I watched some people play Tetris 99 the same way, just to gauge it. And a match is about to end, just do it 3 seconds early. Happens every time. Period. Almost waffle. Like it's almost a guarantee that you'll hit the same lobby. Like it's weird, but it works. Like that's the only answer I can give you in terms of like it actually being viable to play Tetris 99 with friends without having to have like some weird setup or have a custom match where you can only get into a certain thing. Because I don't think they even have that as an option for Tetris 99 yet. But counting in, like a charm. There's one more, right? There's one more right here. Look at this. Look at y'all. You know what? I should do that. I keep talking about maybe doing that. Cause I do have a Discord. I use it, but I don't have like a group. I don't have like a, what would you call it? A channel. I don't have a Discord channel. I'm probably gonna make a Discord channel, but then I'm gonna update my graphics on here. For less lag in chat. Oh, that's fair. That's fair. That's a great idea. I most likely will do that. Look at this. Just make a server and put everybody in link in chat. I will do that. Because I have no way to actively do that with y'all. I want to get there. I want to get there. It's the same thing with the Blaze Blue crew. I've been playing Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle with everybody. I was like, yo, how do I train against y'all? Like, how do I get better? Or I dedicate time to it a certain type of way. I'll make it a thing. I'll make it a thing so we can. There's one more. Somebody just dropped who sounds really heavy. Alright, he's dead. There has to be everybody. Oh, there's more people. What in the world? That's not good. There's 100 enemies that I have to take out here. Alright, let's focus. Let's focus, y'all. With the stuff, you can talk you about the stream early. Got it. Because what I'll do is, I always put it on Twitter. I feel like I didn't do that today, though. That, you know, if there's one surprise, was not as active on Twitter today. I've had a good run. I had a good run. I'm still very consistent. That's what I appreciate. Because I like, I'm getting in the habit of just watching streamers the same way and just like remembering, oh, so-and-so goes on at this time. So-and-so goes on at this time. You know? What are they playing? Oh, I'm kind of up to date. I've kind of watched most of the journey throughout this game. That has helped me tremendously in terms of like having fun on Twitch in a way that I don't think I was ever I don't think I ever got that far into it. I like watching YouTube videos a lot, but the live feature really does make a major impact. Right? He still got stuck on the box looking thing. Yeah, they're so tanky. Yes, yes. I got you. Couple more down. We're halfway through this venomous enemies. So I got alarms set for Tuesdays and Thursdays. That's great. That's great. Cause boy oh boy, this is such a scary game. It's scary because I'm going around out of ammo. Nope. Oh, they almost got me. They almost got me. What if I used this here? Woo! The load-in, oh man. The load-in always feels safe and then it's like immediately proven. This is not safe at all. This is really before retro nah, bro. Yeah, basically. The game's not spooky. That is very true. It's it didn't have any spooky moments. It was very melodramatic. But the world of 7 is here. It's very clear that they had an idea and they just executed poorly. Like these combos here remind me of they remind me of Sonic Unleashed in the Werehog missions. Oh, birthday, what? I gotta go check their Twitter. Their Twitter is weird. Sometimes their Twitter was really funny, and then they put somebody in charge who's like very like deadpan. I don't know why they did that. I think they had plans for Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle 3 too. Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle. I think there was going to be a season 3. Great game, I could tell. Yeah, it has moments. Like there's a really noticeable gel that's there. I think that it has poor controls. You don't put this much budget into a orchestrated soundtrack. You don't get Steve Bloom. You don't get Spike Spiegel and the crew fully voice acted. in a game for no reason. And they knew that 7 had importance. I think that comes off too. Yeah, I think, honestly, I think it would work really well with mouse and keypad. Like if I had a mouse and keyboard, I think it would work. Cause I wouldn't feel so stiff when I turn. I'm still on the bottom here, shooting up. This is kind of like Zack in the end of Crisis Core when he had to fight all those guys. It made me sad. But Vincent shouldn't die. I don't think he's gonna die. I thought about doing that too, Brain Dead. The thing that made it rather tricky in terms of thinking about it is that, one, does the PS2 support 3.0 support? And if it doesn't support 3.0, does it support 2.0 or 1? Like, or do I need like does the PS2 have like proprietary sets? Just get an N64 controller. Right. It can support 3.0. That's what I thought. Yeah. That is what got me kind of stuck. Like, how do I use a USB keyboard, mouse and keyboard on this device? Yeah. That's what got me troubled. That's what got me thinking, like, But I do think that it would play better. I do think that there would be a good significance from having a mouse and keyboard support. Oh my gosh. I just keep trying to shoot the guys in the air, and there's people on the ground blowing me up. Please. Machine gun bullets. They want me to use the machine gun really bad. A modded version. I was surprised. Well, Joycey said the same thing. Joycey was surprised that I was even able to play this because he was like, apparently, this does not run well in emulators. Oof. I might use all of my limit breakers here. I almost died just now. Oh, man. One more limit breaker. There's just so many enemies. How do I go about this? I don't want to use the elixir, but I might have to. You can get a 40-piece McNugget large fry for just under $15. What? Yeah, that's true. Because I think a 20-piece, they still have the 20-piece on the menu for like $5, right? I think $5 or $7. No reason, I'm just hungry. That's fair. I haven't drinking any water. I can feel it. I can feel myself being like, yo, I am not hydrating well at all. That was my one requirement. Like, Xenoverse 2. Yeah. Son, I wanted to get into Xenoverse so bad because it was the custom setups. And then they made Xenoverse 2 kind of free on Switch. Like, the demo is basically like the MMO. You can play it, just you can only use a very specific set of basic loadouts. I might get that. I'm kind of debating that. Never played Xenoverse game. They're very good. What's the style? Get it for PS4? PS4 is the GOAT right now. It's the GOAT. Damn, the only thing I'm playing on PS4 right now, Final Fantasy VII Remake, Apex. Very consistent. I'm genuinely extremely happy about it. Can I just shoot him? I want to use these items, but I gotta focus. Y'all got a good conversation going on. How do we get to a? Please. What? I gotta get up. I gotta use it. This is not good at all. Level 30 or 50, yeah. There's a very There's a very specific thing that you can't do with that version of it. I wanted to dodge, and I was not able to dodge. Can't go Super Saiyan. All right. Oh. Well, that is no good. What? Every time they shoot me, I'm just like, come on, y'all. Ah, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Alright, game got hard, y'all. Game is incredibly difficult right now. Alright, let's see. Let us. Why is he jumping so? Why does he have the moon bounce? Oh, that's alright. We got one more finish down. Just take him out. We're gonna use our strongest abilities. We got 20 more left. We don't have anything. We don't have anything left, and they are doing so much damage. It's a lot of damage. We only got 20 more enemies to kill.
Let's end this.
Thank you for that wise word of encouragement. All we need is just one. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is it. We only killed one person? We did all that magic, I only killed one person? Oh my gosh. Alright, here we go. Can I just climb and not get shot? No, they're gonna shoot at me anyway? Alright. We're just gonna hang out in this corner and get our lives together. Do I have magic? I do have magic. Alright. Look at this. No, y'all. Don't climb up the staircase. He climbed up the staircase! Oh, corner pressure for sure. If there's one thing I know how to do very well. Corner pressure. Spooky boy, look at that. Get him out of here. I'm gonna hang out in this corner, y'all. Do what you must. They are spaghetti. Oh, okay. Right. Oh, I'm gonna scope him. Uh-oh, there's somebody back there who was trying real hard. Oh, they were successful. I'm nervous. How do I not be nervous? What's a good way to gauge? I gotta jump down. I probably didn't have to jump down. Oh my god. Yikes. Oh my gosh. Alright, let's go. Oh. Oh. Oh, we're dead. We just might as well just roll it in right now. These little grunts I can't hit. Oh, I don't have nothing else. Look at this little bit of health. Oh. 8 enemies. We used every item in the book. Mm-mm-mm. How are we gonna go out? It's whoever is shooting me is, boy oh boy, does it hurt. I'm dead. Ah! Ah! F, 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 F. Good night, sweet prince. Yo. F, F, F. I can't even. So I have money. Dang. right. Oh no, those are scary. That's like playing Mega Man. That's like playing Mega Man. Where do we start? This is all I want to know. Where do we start? We start right after the cutscene where we learned about his past and his death. We're in like the second to last chapter. We've only done but so much. Should I just continue? Should I just run through this? I'm gonna try my hardest to just run through this while we're here. Let's just do it, y'all. Let's just buy all the ammo. Let's just do that right now. We have all of the items. How do we plan around not dying? Do I have a Phoenix down on? Let us customize some of these weapons. Okay. I should have upgraded these weapons and I didn't do that. There should be a modifier, right? Modify. Oh, duh. That's what we didn't do. Do a speed run with. No. With spaghetti ankles, that's all I'm going. It'll happen. What I want. Nope. Don't say that, brain dead. Let's just upgrade the gear, right? If we upgrade the gear, here's the problem, brain dead. This is what I have. I thought about that too, right? Because now my magic kind of feels longer than my health for sure. Sure. But leveling up in this game did not feel. It does not give the illusion that it mattered. And if it gave me the illusion that it mattered, I would have leaned heavier on it. Oh, we are so far behind. All right. This is something that you start a stream with that takes like 30 minutes. Oh, I'm feeling it. It was like, you know what you thought was working definitely does not work here. Can I just shoot this now? I gotta wait till he. That's such a cheap shot. Don't get up. I'm just gonna light them up right now. Out in the open. No cover. Right. Like, and then not only that, you have to get hit. Let's just shoot this real quick. What do we get out of that? 1 potion? Wonderful. Thanks, everybody. Look at how incredible this is. This game, if it had cover shooter mechanics, I think we would have been all right. But no cover shooter mechanics. I have to shoot these little things out the air because I can't travel. Oh my gosh. Yep, the last 10 enemies were actually very strong. Let's go ahead and use these potions real quick. We can get the potions back because we know that we have another set of another set of enemies. This should help a lot. Man, they really going in on me, huh? They're in the corner. They are just hanging out, blowing me up from afar. Let's hit this last one right here. What? Why is that? Why did it take this long to realize this? Was it like this the whole time? It wasn't like this the whole time. You're lying to me. No. It was like this the whole time? No. Ah. This is a fluff weapon. Look at it. You can tell because it says instantly restores a few HP with a question mark, where everything else is pretty much straightforward. Let me go ahead and use this. Let me see what happens. Oh, that's petty. It's a whole item. It was a bait. A bait. I'm about to blow them up with this fire. Oh my gosh. Stop it, y'all. Stop it. Get some help. I'll gladly try to muscle this, because I think we can at least beat this chapter. If we beat this chapter, we'll be alright. Oh my gosh. No, we'll save it. How do I get out of here? He says that in the next one. One Phoenix down, we'll take it. Okay, all right. Let's not take it. I kind of want to die, but I messed up. I wasn't supposed to kill everyone. I was supposed to kill most of them. All right, let's use this Mega Potion in. Let's go back to the Mega Potion too. Yeah, it really did. I can't because you see this door gets locked. That's what happened before. And then we had these murder boxes right here that really laid it on thick. Easy, first try. First try. No scope. Right. What am I supposed to be doing right now? Why am I locked behind here right now? Why they won't let me move? Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Yeah, I know. I heard. I'm sorry, my man. Apologize. Sorry, my guy. I guess we're supposed to save somebody here. I guess I'm getting shot at from the distance. Is there a staircase? Oh, look at this. Let's buy these items that we just burned through. We can't rely on items because now we're running out of money. All right. Damn, we're back at the same place where it got really, really real. The True Lance boss are definitely the barrels. Look at this. Look at this loadout. Look at all these people out here. Oh, you guys are dead. Now, this is something I can stand behind. One shot. The rifle was not doing it. Oh, he killed me. All right. All right, that was an accident. We're gonna pretend like that didn't happen, y'all. We're gonna move on through that. What I will do is wait till he stops shooting and hit him with this fire, man. Hit him with the fire. Oh, I don't have any ether. Woo! Did we get him? We poked him. Good. Let's get that one too. One shot kills when you need them, not when they think about it. I kind of want to sit on this, but I'm really nervous that this is not going to be good for me. Someone's still shooting who can see me that I can't see. That person is up here. We have no ammo, fire the bullets. All right, I want to make sure that's aimed the right way because there was a guy, remember? There's going to be like 3 samurais. No, stop it. That's what I wanted. It's so weird because so many times it does not work. We have to use this so we don't die. Let's use these non-existent bullets. Like, the fact that this, I have to shoot so many times to kill one person with this gun doesn't make sense. I'll take it. I'll take what you got. And then these guys wasn't even going to hit the corner, so I would have never seen them. Key card. Good. Great. Great. Let's get in the habit of taking the reticle away. Right. Stands up. Like, what is happening? That is a true testament of the dark ages of the PS2 era. This is the last hurrah. This is our games need to be longer moment. Okay, all right. Let's not go through there just yet. Oh, we missed. Great. Let us use an elixir. They are extraordinarily aggressive. This is unlike any other part of the game so far. Like, everything we went through that led up to this moment, nothing was like this. But we're in my bed, guys. Oh, why did he just appear in front of me? Oh, man, that's what I'm saying. Oh, I know why you just appeared in front of me. There's a hallway here. I don't even know if we went through this hallway when we first came here. I don't believe we did. I'm gonna... Another key card. We did it. This is new. All right. Let's just keep on going here. Is he dead? He's alive. He's alive and well. Is this going to be a back way to success? Holy smokes. None of this we did. This is one of those moments when you're gonna hold R1 and run. What is that? We got a key card. Should I use the key card on whatever that is? Oh, I messed up. Big waste. Oh, that's such a waste. That's such a waste. That is such a waste. All right, cool. All right, let's see. Let's reset now. Let's refocus. Why did they give me? There's something very important behind 5 key doors. Please let this be a real one. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Here's the intent. Here's the intent right here. We're gonna do it with the intent of completing this chapter tonight. Let's just load up. We don't have any more ammo. Nope, we're broke now. Okay, we should be okay. Another card key? Another card key. The ladder climber looks better here than most recent games. It's really authentic. Why do I want to do this to myself? Why do I personally want to get those things? I don't want to. I did want to. It's a limit breaker. Which means that that's just 3 limit breakers. So they're expecting me to go through a lot anyway. Yeah, like I can't. I want to use these key cards on those gates. But I can't afford to use those key cards on those gates. But I will use them. What is this? We got a new gun late game? Who makes these? Who makes these games? We need to go write them a letter. We need to go send them a letter on Parliament paper that says, hey, what you did in this game was not okay. We are not fans. We have a new gun late game. I've had the same 3 guns for 10 chapters.
Up there.
Up where? What are you talking about? No, Vincent sees something.
So that's how it works.
Another key. Oh, y'all are teasing me. This is what I'm learning. I'm being good for something. It's good for nothing. Oh, I bet you those are keys too. Oh, I messed up. I know, brain dead. I got the wrong key. Yo, this is trifling. Where's the guy who's shooting me? Please don't let him be right here. He is right here. Was I not just there? Did I miss something? Pretty sure I was there with you. He was not there when I was there. One more elixir, one potion, and I used it. I don't think there's a downside to using it. I probably just shouldn't have. There being 2 more things to kill here, and then going through a path that I know I haven't explored, is interesting. A tease to something greater. Sometimes they're the cop out at the very end of a franchise, like right at the edge. They're like, you know what? Let's give him one more. Why not? Some even say they pulled the trigger. He spoke again. He spoke again. I'm doing something that's very different. I think they're trying to give me the keys to go through this place. Yeah, that's true. You know what?
So that's how it works.
That's a very fair assessment. The Rhino is one of those type of guns. Bastion is a game that I have that I need to play through. I only played through some of it. Yeah, see, I don't have. Oh, Overwatch Bastion. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's kind of like they gave me like this weird. Here's something that you might enjoy without the context of why I might enjoy it. And boy, oh boy, do I want to figure that out. Let's continue. I got one more key card.
A pleasure to finally meet you, Vincent.
What did I do differently?
Nero.
At first, I thought you nothing more than a nuisance. However, it seems I can no longer let you
Like, what happened?
chained. I must protect my beloved brother.
Your brother.
What happened?
Powerful vice. The only person who ever loved me, and the only person I will ever love.
I'm glad that this was streamed. I'm glad.
However,
like, like what? That is crazy.
but that is all forgotten. In a matter of moments, everything will change.
What did you do with Shulk?
Shelk? Yes. What did I do with her?
What the heck?
I do recall running into the lass when I journeyed to the airship. A feisty one she is.
This is Nero. He is
The girl
Black the
beside
Black.
me, lost like a little puppy.
shoot him. Yeah, that's Black the Black.
So you wish to
How did I get here? What happened? Can we go back to how I was fighting 100 guys like literally 20 minutes ago? I died, used all my items. Oh, he's gonna die. I like his little. Oh, okay, his guy's doing a little bit more damage. Like, what the heck? He's being very casual. I'm waiting for him to do. And here's my second form. There it is. There it is. Here's my second form. Oh, welcome to 3 of me, aka my second form. Come on. I'm a little nervous. And his accuracy is horrible. I'm surprised at this. Oh, the only thing that the Cerberus will increase is my weight, but my power will go down. What about if I want to... No. Go back to that. I want to see, like, what else will go up. What is stronger? The strength and range. With the Hydra is stronger. I don't want to mess around too much with the guns. If we miss all together, it doesn't count, huh? I guess so. Oh, that's great. Why are we playing around with new guns late game? Then third and fourth, he runs and dies. Oh, well, let me tell you. If he's anything like Red the Red, he's going to kill himself before he lets me fight him. I am going to use 2 of my potions. I like that we can hit the menus as opposed to trying to use items on the fly. I think using items on the fly was a good idea and executed poorly because you can only shuffle one way, and once you have too many items, it doesn't make sense to use this quick select anymore. Oh, we're breaking attack. All right. Oh, you know, I will gladly strike all the way through. This gun's doing way more damage, which I can appreciate. Thank you. Can you please die? Please, sir. Please, 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 please. Just... Oh, y'all saying something really important, and I know that it's there. This is a mockery of a boss. Look at this. No way. No way. Let me just go here real quick. Let me just... Mid-boss. Like... what? Who did this? Why this boss? He's going to sands me. He has to.
Impressive.
He just got up. Like...
Perhaps Azul and Rosa never stood a chance against the mighty Valentine.
He got shot up. I was like, you know what?
But
I'll come back.
I have other matters to attend to.
Why did he just appear? What happened to the 100 guys I was fighting? What happened? Like, I still got questions. I never got past that. Wow, next chapter. Literally. Low-key, high-key Ragnar. The Blood Edge. Results? No. This game loves its cutscenes. Live in it. Live in it.
So this is the end.
Literally.
Drop this.
Where?
Unless you find something appealing about this place, I suggest we leave.
How did we get here? Many questions, y'all. Many questions. 82. 82. Yeah, I think y'all said last week it was 82 or 80. 82. 88. Yeah, I almost said Ed Boon again. I just forgot. Oh, we're going. Oh, this is it. Waffle, as soon as we hit that save file, I'm telling you right now.
I see. Soul wrought of terror corrupt.
If he has a second match, I might have to fight him twice.
My darkness would have no control over you.
We're almost there. We probably got like one more stream in us. If it goes a lot smoother than whatever this was.
A different dance. How about
Oh, thank you, Waffle. Like I said, like yeah, thank you, Brandon. Oh, get him. Finish the game. like, let's go, Yuffie. If I have to kill him today, do it.
my brother calls?
What? They play Yuffie. They play Yuffie so hard. It's coming. It's coming. Yuffie, he just walks away. Bro, what is it? What is this game? What is this game?
I don't know.
Me either.
Maybe. Maybe I was dreaming. Hey! Over here, guys! Oh!
They did it twice, y'all. They did it twice. They played Yuffie so hard. Why did they play Yuffie like this? Why did they do that? You know, I felt like they should have done Kate stuff like this. They should have made Kate that way. Just joke them up. Joke them hard jokes. There's no such thing as dreaming. I must dream. Fam, wait, hold on. We got to make sure that we hit the save. Before, the most important thing is that little corner. Where is my defeat 100 people? Where's my defeat 100 people? You know what you're saying? You said, oh, put it in experience. It's a good idea. I'm getting the money. I gotta get the money. I gotta get the money. Next Tuesday. Well, today's Tuesday. Thursday. One day from now. One rest day. Thursday is the next stream for this game. Hopefully, we will complete it by then. And then, Fridays, Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle. As always, you know. Well, y'all know.
Right.
After this, Final Fantasy VII, Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles, the Crystal Bears. In the same realm of what was Square Enix doing in an area where they were like, let's get out of RPGs, guys. Maybe we should do things differently.
Okay. Now, let me see if I've got this. You keep going, find Nero and Vice, and smack them into next Tuesday.
I have two bosses.
You're cleaning house.
I have
Vice,
two bosses.
reactor,
I'm
shut
hyped.
her down.
I'm hyped.
Sounds like a plan.
I'm super hyped for that.
See you around, Vince.
Save them. Voice acting, there's a lesson learned in the process. Oh, Waffle, I might actually need some help. I will definitely work on it. I'll work on it, and then by Thursday, well, we should know. We'll shoot for a deadline for Thursday. You guys say, you know what? Make a Discord, work it out. Let's put it in together. Let's blah 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 blah.
Cretzia?
Hey, ready?
Hello?
Oh.
Anybody here?
I appreciate y'all. I will definitely try to make a Discord a reality. This is young Vincent. That is the one thing that I forgot. We have one last thing to do when we finish this game, when we roll credits. We have to see what
Father?
this Vincent does in the tutorial.
Lucrezia. This is wild.
Yeah.
It's none of your business.
I got you, Tiger Man. You already know.
Why didn't you tell me you worked with my father?
Stop it! Just stop it!
Spike, listen to this man, Spike. Spike Spiegel. They have a really a toxic relationship.
It was all my fault. I didn't mean for your father to die. I couldn't. I'm so sorry.
But I never blamed her. All I wanted
Brain
was to see
dead.
her smiling face.
I know, we did it. It's been so good. It's been good.
The light left her heart.
We pushed through crunch. We only had a little bit of crunch today.
Oh, you've come to your senses and chosen me.
Oh my gosh.
However, if she is happy, then I don't mind.
Man, Vincent's so sad, man. He is so sad. The bangs. Brain dead. The bangs, I'll give you a little bit of insight. Edgelord Vincent.
Vincent Valentine.
We're almost ready. We're almost ready. 12 cutscenes before we get to play.
Why?
Like,
Fighting this battle.
it's got a little Sephi in there.
To destroy deep ground and stop Omega's return.
Oh, thank you, Shiok.
It's time that an end is put to this madness. Or at least, that is what I tell myself.
It's happening.
Though, I'm not completely sure that's the reason.
Yeah.
Not sure. Neither am I. But Vincent,
Imagine if everybody talked like this in Final Fantasy
I
VII
don't
Remake.
want to see the world end. I just don't want there to be any more pain.
Anything can happen. 10 out of 10 perfect game. Oh, you know what? Oh, that's really interesting. That is really interesting. Oh, that's it. Bam. Where are we at? Look at this corridor. Oh, these look like Final Fantasy 13 menus. This is like a Final Fantasy 13 menu. I'm gonna do a deep dive. We made it. Final little bit of the stream, y'all. How does it feel to know what happened to Vincent's dad? Now that we know that Vincent's dad really died because of Lucrezia. Technically, because he decided to show her something. He was like, yo, I got this cool spot. You want to come scope? And she was like, yeah, I bet, please. Like, you don't got no cool spot. And Vincent's dad was like, nah, bro, I really got something for you. And she was like, all right, if you really do, I guess. So then they went, and she was like, yo, Vincent's dad, this is so cool. And Vincent's dad was like, yeah, I know, I almost made it myself, but realistically, I found it in the ocean, underground. It's actually a demon living in a crystal. And she was like, for real? That's so intense. Can we go look at it? And he was like, I don't know. You got to do something strange for a little bit of change. And he was like, oh. Then he died. That's the whole game. It's unfortunate that that has happened to his father. Yo. That's the story, alright? I'm sticking to it, okay? True story, if anyone asks. So, as always, Thursday will be the next day. I wanted to see if anybody's doing anything. Maximilian Dude is streaming right now, but he's too popular. He's got a lot going on. He's playing Final Fantasy VII Remake, and I don't want to splurge or spoil that to anybody in particular yet. I like to double over on my my buddies over here and see if anybody playing. Who was interested in Osu? Who was the one? Who was the one who said, "Yo, Osu, that's my guy. I need that." If you got it, I got it. Oh, let me go ahead and set this bad boy up then. Tiger Man. I got a guy. Like I told you, a buddy of mine goes by the name of Pink Fresh. I named that man Pink Fresh. He is in the Smash Brothers community. Okay, so you know, he is a fun guy. Plays OC right now. We're gonna go ahead and follow him. We're gonna go ahead and hit him with a little raid. I want to make sure that we hit that properly so we don't lose. Man, Vincent's dead. Man, like I gotta go back and decompress everything that happened. I want to know why we didn't fight those 100 guys. Like that. That's gonna kind of stick with me for a little while. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and hit him. Everybody, Pog champ this man. Let it be known. Say, hey, we're here. We're alive. We love you. That dude dead. Talk about it. Look, y'all, links below. Emeralds is SoundCloud, Twitter, Emeralds, Instagram, Emeralds Community, YouTube, Emeralds Community. What we'll do, I'll set up the Discord because y'all asked for the Discord. I'll have it set up by Thursday. So hopefully if we start the stream on Thursday, we'll do a little chill session. We'll talk about it. Talk about the things that I learned in the process of doing that. Okay? When I do that, I will grab all your names and say, hey, give me those. I need a way to give me all the names. Let me clack my clackers. Okay? But as always, y'all, we're hitting it in 3. I don't know if I did it right. We'll find out. I probably did it. Yeah, it's happening. Here we go. We're about to blow up and get him super hype. We'll do. Let's go. I don't know. I think I'm still streaming right now. I gotta go open up the channel. I don't know how raids work. All right, y'all. Till next time. Goodbye, y'all. Oh my gosh.